Good evening and welcome back to Halcyon 6. I'm Modi Operandus. We are done with New Terra for the time being. Unfortunately, we've got some strong Cruul already hanging out there though. The Elders, these are pretty tough ships. I don't feel comfortable running against them. Plus, we don't really need to clear them out from there. They're not going to do any harm. They're not going to leave that spot. They can sit at New Terra all they want. The big problem is going to be the Spires. And as long as we get the research for that done, we'll be okay. But we need to make sure that the research is done for it. So let's take a look and see the Starbase here. We have 3 days remaining on the Envirotech. That'll let us survive on Cruul Spires. Which means we need to focus our next upgrades on ground combat, because that's going to be a big factor when we start dealing with those Cruul Spires here. Green shirts might help us go a little bit ways with that. We need a lieutenant commander for this, requires a lieutenant. You know, all these kinds of things. So they start with the ground combat by, oh, that's pretty high, is not? I don't think they have that much health to start with, so that might be really cool. Tactical. Ahmed? 2 days. Yeah, let's do it. 300 scrap, well, materials. Scrap is, again, FTL. Yeah, let's do that. Research that, and then, so that's 2 days, that's 3 days. Is there a task available for the other hangar? Not really. Is there research available for tier 3? Again, it's gonna be expensive. Not even close. I don't know if we'll get the tier 3 here. We have to get tier 3 though, don't we? We just have to. Fuel plant might be a good investment, but maybe not. And ship repair by might not be a bad investment either. We'll think on that as well. Well, ship repair by Starbase room. Okay, let's research it. It's not that expensive. Let's see if we can add it on here. This will repair ships as we sit in waiting here. Ship repair bay is 450. But it allows you to research upgrades for improving starship repairs. That's kind of nice. Okay, well, we'll think on that one. We need money. We need to finish this research here first. And we need to do it before anything else bad happens. We need to get a group of guys out for exploratory mission. Not exploratory mission, but the Galahad and the Remington. These guys are the old pilots here, the old guard here. Tiberia. Well, Tiberia's new actually, but they are going to be our new supply runners here. They were not completely defenseless like the last guys were. So yeah, unfortunately he met his fate. So let's send the fleet out for some fuel and materials. Gather all of it up. Gather up the fleet. Crew members for the fleet here. That'll add on some things here. We also have a mission to head over to here to the collective and deal with these guys. And these guys won't be that big. I don't think they'll be that big a deal. They have pretty low health. This guy's got stronger health, but he's a Mark 1, so he should be not too damaging. We can handle it. I think we can handle it. I think we'll get those guys going as soon as we get everything finished up as far as the, there it is, Cadet Barracks. Acknowledged. Let it go. Should have a couple more days on the other one, and then we'll have our regular fleet at full strength here. Commander, a sensor picked up something precariously close to the station. You should come have a look. Our best guess is that it's some kind of Cruul spawning spore platform. We've called it a Spire. We should send a fleet of sufficient strength to investigate. I agree. New massive energy structure, and that is right next to home. All right, we need to get a group in there. They're all elders. It's not going to be an easy fight. Looks like there's 2 things going on here. There's some guys in transit already. Oh my God, they launch quickly. All right, we have no time to delay here. We need to take care of the Spire immediately, and then take care of these guys moving in. These guys are adults. Actually, I might want to take on these guys first. The guys that are heading to Jaminga? Where's that? Sounds like it'd be over here. It's Hades. Where is that one? Jaminga's way over there, geez. Okay. I guess we send a crew to intercept, but we need to finish up the research we're doing right now first. Oh, there it is. Show location, yep. So, unlocks special tech for use against the Cruul Armada. Okay, is there special tech we need to research now? Doesn't look like it. Let's go back to the Starbase here. It just says unlock special tech for use against the Cruul Armada. Enter the Cruul Spire. All right, well, we gotta do it. We can't delay. Waiting orders, awaiting orders, awaiting orders. Okay, those guys are all ready to go. All right. Let's return to Starbase. Let's return to the map here. Let's send a crew up to here. Send the fleet. And it's gonna take a lot of our fuel to get up there. We will be defenseless against an attack on the base, unfortunately, though. By sending a crew up here, though. But, we can withstand it for a moment here. I want to launch the fleet, deal with them as quick as possible. You guys have upgrades? Hello, yeah. Okay, so as I said, ground combat's going to become crucial here. So we want to upgrade everything we can. Inflicts blinded would be fantastic with a 75% chance. Okay, that's normal. But extra 10% damage. Okay, I think we want to upgrade other things first then. Stealth probably doesn't help us a whole lot. Tear gas might. Inflicts 50% on self with 55% damage. It's always 1575, but this one is inflicts 10%. The upgrades here are minimal, to be honest. But do we really need anything else here? Dimensional flashbang's kind of cool. Does 10%, 20% more damage. This one does 15% more damage. I think we're probably better off. Let's get this thing upgraded all the way. Let's have a good, strong attack to rely upon. 130% damage sounds good to me. Select the power. And then we'll do you up as well too here. We haven't invested much into you at all here yet. So actually that's a good combo. If we got these two together, one can exploit the blinded, one can attack with the blinded. That's actually a really good combo. So we want to have those both at tier 3, I think. We have a really strong combo to do, and the rest we can just rely upon as needed. That sounds good. And we nearly got Nadir upgraded to 7 as well. One more battle should do it. So that's why we are going to send the fleet up to Jaminga. And hopefully get a level for somebody here without dying, preferably. Be kind of a step in the wrong direction if we die. Launch the fleet and get over there, guys. It's a race against time. Transfer. Leave the system. We're going to send you to here then. It looks like they have a second fleet. Oh, they're doing multiple fleets out there. And that's maybe to distract us from this task at hand, which is the Spire. That's the most important part. This time around, the last time we were kind of avoiding these battles, this time we're taking on head on, so we're not going to get overrun like we did last time. The Spire can send guys out quickly, though, and it gets overrun very, very quickly. So we need to maybe decide what's going to be acceptable losses and what's not. Locris is next up on the list here. And we have some adult, elder, and young. These guys are not going to be an issue. Really, another fully upgraded fleet might be able to take these guys out on their own if we had some good officers. If we have a third officer, what would it take to add a third officer on? I don't know what it would take. Is there another room we can build? No, there's not. So there's nothing we can do. We could take a look at the Starbase Academy, though. Where's that? Officer Academy. Improved officer training. Scour officer candidates. Yes, this is what we need. We need a lieutenant commander to do it. Which means only our main guy, probably. But we can get another candidate and it locks an additional officer slot. That's what we need. Then we have 2 fleets that we can do multiple battles with. All right, so what we're gonna do for now, we'll keep this how it is. But for next battle here, after we're gonna send them home immediately, and then we're gonna let these guys retreat as well. And then for the lesser guys, the lesser battles like this battle here is nothing. Some tier 1 ships can handle this. We'll send guys out for that, and then for these tier 2 battles like this, where actually these guys aren't that strong either. Just a little different formation. But for the main attacking like this, they'll go after these. We have the other guy clearing up the little scouts and that kind of thing around here. So anyways, we're letting the fleet go though. This guy is en route to Novi Station, so we're gonna send him to here. That is you guys. All right, here we go. Transfer. Leave. We have a lieutenant commander. I don't think anybody there is lieutenant commander. These are nearly filled up here too. No, it's not. All right, let's send a guy to here to pick this up then too. So we're gonna have, oh, another portal open too. Acknowledged. We might have an issue then. All right, let's return you home. Sir, Yablik fleet has entered our vicinity, is hailing us. Well, well, well. Good to see you again, human remnant leader. I have some bad news for you. We recently did an audit on an outstanding debt obligations. We were stunned to realize that a debt that your Federation government was meant to repair 4 yabs ago simply never got paid off. It must be a misunderstanding. See, that's what we thought, but our auditors are really good at what they do. Turns out you owe Central Yab Bank 40,000 materials. Wait, now how are we liable for Nuterra's loan? Well, that's easy. You're the Federation still, dummy. Just because you're experiencing an onset catastrophe that threatens your race's existence doesn't free you from debt obligations. Think of the moral hazard that might cause. Now, normally we'd simply offer to seize some of your collateral, say a planet or two, but we'd rather not have to face any of those flesh aliens, frankly. So what do you want from us? Now, we aren't going to be unreasonable. We could take the payment in monthly installments for the foreseeable future, or you could opt to fight our collection fleet. Wait, just fight your fleet? Wow, humans really don't like reading the fine print, do you? Economics aren't a strong suit. Yabbling law stipulates that if an extinction event race causes clause in section 333 is invoked, then the debtor race can invoke a trial by combat. Trial by combat, really? Yes. Eesh, you Terrans make it sound so complicated. The rules are very simple. Anyway, the choice is up to you. We have to 20 materials per month for 2,600 years, or fight the. We don't have any guys. How can we fight them? We have no guys. So fair enough. This will degrade your credit score though, just so letting you know. All right, so we have a guy sitting at their base here. Okay, we need to get back for that as soon as we finish this battle up here then. Duty calls apparently. And how bad is this fight? Pretty bad. A couple of strong ships, tier 3 ships, a couple of tier 1 ships. All right, yeah, we'll take on the collection fleet in a moment here. We got to take care of this ship here first. Protect our fuel refinery, and then protect our material mine. And we got to close this portal still too. And these are elders now. That's not that bad. Yeah, these guys are weaker. All right, well, I don't know. These guys are weaker. We'll just go with that. Let's first of all take care of this guy though. All right, they've got the distress signal acknowledged. We're on our way still. Ready to take them on. Okay, so this is our first fight of the new era here. We've kicked the hornet's nest now. So this is going to be a bigger fight now. Let's destabilize or stabilize one of these guys rather. The stasis lock, so I'm trying to say there should disable that ship and then go straight after this guy then. So he's vulnerable, he's bleeding out. Let's knock him down with some teleporting explosives for some more damage over time. Does some really good damage over time. And now he's angry. And now we're going to knock his sensors out if we can. Sensors offline, very good. All right, they did some decent damage there. All right, so next, I think we just go with a standard attack on this guy finally. Start wearing him down a little bit. Exploit sensors offline. Yeah, he's vulnerable. It's a good time to do that, actually. All right, nice. And one more hit should do it. We will do a spin maneuver and kill off all these guys and do some low damage on these guys. Takes care of him. Knocks them down. He can't be disabled again, but we can disable him again once the stasis lock is back up and running. Oof, big hit though, big hit. We should get this out there though, right? We want to save it. Probably should have done it sooner. let's disable this guy. There we go. And then we will disrupt the weapons on this guy if we can. Resisted it, unfortunately. And then he hits a big hit on us. Jeez. Yeah, this is bad. Alright, let's get a hull breach going if we can. Okay, that works for me. Let's heal up a little bit and provide some defense here. 1 or 2 more hits and he's done. So, okay, that'll help a little bit. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's why we need that. Now they're both unable to be disabled here, or resistant to disabled. Let's knock his sensors out if we can. Actually, this guy is worse off. This guy's worse off, actually. Let's go after this guy. He's going to be destroyed faster. Knock his sensors out if we can. And does it keep the damage on? And then finally, let's send this guy with engines down. If we can go for the kill next round, then maybe. Yeah, 600 is probably too much. This guy can nearly be disabled again, one more turn or so. Let's inflict crew panic, maybe. I think we might have it if we get him a hit with this one really strongly. 319, but the damage over time might get him. Ooh, that was a big hit. That was a real big hit. Damage over time next turn will get him. Do we have anything that attacks everybody? Not this guy. We might have one from him. Let's do dimensional flashbang on this gentleman. I can refer to the Cruul as a gentleman. Sure. Oh boy. Yeah, I should have gone after him. Actually, that didn't do any damage. Did we evade that? We evaded it. Nice. Here is a spin maneuver opportunity. Let's take care of that then. Oh, it's still recharging. Okay, well, let's disable. No, let's not disable. Let's knock the sensors out on him. Damage over time will take this guy out next turn. It's offline, like that. Let's do a drone repair on this guy quick. Just in case. This guy lives another turn. There it is. All right. Nothing to worry about. Now it's back to us. We can exploit that sensors offline with harass here. Let's do it. 444 is not bad. Oh man, look at the damage over time damage. Fantastic. And let's knock him out if we can. Stop him from doing anything. Resisted it. Fine. Okay. There we go. All right. Tough mission, but mission accomplished nonetheless. Let's return this fleet home here. Transfer the fuel, of course, and then return the fleet home. Acknowledged. And let's actually put that point into something right away here. We do need, again, we need some people with strong weapons and skills. Confused. Inflicts confused, 90% damage. Mass paranoia all the enemies for 60% damage. Right now it's 50% damage. That's not bad. Actually, we need to upgrade a heal if we can. Do you have any heal? Stasis lock. Oh, that'd be nice to upgrade that. We need to stick to the ground game here. Well, nothing that can heal. We don't have a single healer. Let's just get this to tier 3 then. There's some massive damage from all of our characters now. All right, let's return home. Get both fleets back home. Maybe get a moment to breathe. Nice, okay. And then we can start taking care of this guy. All right, let's repair some ships. 146, geez, very expensive. He's good. And repair ship 418, geez. Almost all of our earnings from this. All right, so now we gotta take care of those yablings on our doorstep to get rid of our debts. They shouldn't be too difficult. Let's just get them. Nice little warm up. I like them in this order. I really can't wait for the next update for this because they're going to add the turn order. And that would be very, very helpful, I think, as far as deciding who wants to do what when. Yeah, I think I can't wait for that, actually. All right, deck collectors, let's get them. Yabbling fleet. The cheerful yabblings aren't often pushed up to hostilities, but something's happened to set these ones against you. Prepare to get slimed. All right, I'm prepared. Stasis lock on the big one. Which one's the big one? I don't know. This one. Resistant. Okay. A small insignificant hit. That's not insignificant, buddy. They got some moves. Engines down on all three of us. Jeez. And that reduces our speed. We gotta go after the small one here first. Start taking them out if we can. Let's engines down. They're resisting the effects pretty easily here, though. Let's see here quick and see if we can see what they might be resistant to. Resistance to propulsion engines down. Vulnerability to crew and crew panicked. Okay, that's good to know. But that doesn't say anything about hull breach, so let's just try that here first. Okay, not bad. Resisted the exploited. Oh my god, this guy's in trouble. And they healed up. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, I think it's time to heal ourselves, actually. And then this guy for sure, we gotta heal up. We can't afford to replace a tier 2 ship right now. So if we lose a tier 2 ship, we're in trouble. Just got clipped pretty bad. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Let him keep hammering on one of these guys, I guess. What's gonna do the most damage? This one here, I think. Actually, that's gonna do too much damage. 142 minimum is good. As long as it hits, it's good. All right, there's one down at least. And we gotta get you healed up. He's on death's door, actually. Speaking of death's door, playing Darkest Dungeon just reminds me a lot of this game. Similarities of statuses and that kind of thing, status infliction. I mean, that's maybe I'll have to play that game better. I'm not very good at that game. I think I'm better at this game than I am that game. For sure. Sensors offline on the next little guy. Sensors offline is good. Pretty decent damage. Ooh, stasis? No, okay, good. Next, engines down as they're not vulnerable to that one. This we can do again right away? Bridge shot. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, we didn't use it yet, that's right. Resisted the effects of it, but that's okay. It did a lot of damage at least. Are you disabled or something? I don't know what the deal is there. No, he's just slow. I think his speed is slower. Oh, they are vulnerable to this though. Nice. And we'll have time to do the drone swarm here, just to get that going. That'll knock him out for sure, and this guy will start doing some damage over time. Probably should have done that from the start. What you gonna do now, buddy? Whoa, jeez, comes out of nowhere with that one. They're vulnerable to this. Let's keep going with that. That's some decent damage over time. Oh man, that's a really good attack. These guys are no joke. That's enough, I think. That's enough. And this will take care of him. Nice. All right. We got out from under the thumb of our debts through the trial by combat. Fantastic. All right, so $5.99 for our repairs, which will probably be most of what we already have, is what we need for our repairs now. But we're out from under the thumb of having to pay them anything. Sir, we've received a receipt on the debt obligation cancellation from the Yablin Credit Authority. Following our trial by combat, they are now satisfied. And we got 2 more evasion for Nadir. Ace pilot. And defeated those guys. Nice. All right, so we got a couple things we got to do. We got to close this portal. I think we can send our secondary fleet on that guy. We need to return you home. And repair up, the first one we need to repair you up. We have a lot of damage ships here. 211, geez. Repair this one. Repair this one. Let's take a look at our starbase here quick. Can we make the repair bay now? I think that'd be a good idea to do this. Who do we need to put anybody in charge of that? I don't think we do. 5 days. Okay, cool. And then we need to go into the officer academy and add an officer in here. It says 15 days. The Sold can do it though. The Sold take 11 days, man. Can Ahmed do it? 15 days for tactical. What about science? 15 days. So actually, a Sold is the best one. 11 days is way too long to wait around for this though. Is it too long? I have to think on that one. You know what? I think we're gonna let him do it. I think we're gonna send a Sold in to do it. Her do it. I think a Sold is a woman. No. Make sure that I'm right about that. She. I thought so. So I think what we need to do is we are gonna do that so we get the full fleet unlocked for our guys here. Let's get the task available. Scour for candidates. Soul's gonna do it for 11 days. It's a long time. Yeah, let's confirm it. We got to do it because we need to have 2 fleets going, I think. And we're only a little step away from that, and we have the ship already. We already have it fully upgraded. Why don't we just take advantage of that? 5 days for this one. Let's send a task for someone to explore some new area here. Tasks available here. Nothing we can do. All right, and then let's set a task for someone to explore this. Let's have Ahmed do it. All right, confirm task. All right, so we'll let him do that. We'll let a Sold work on her thing. And then hopefully nothing too bad happens in the next 11 days. Hopefully we can get over to here in time too to destroy the Rogue Collective. Things are not looking too great in the galaxy right now. But once we get our tier 2 ships going, we should be able to take these guys out and these guys out no problem. And then focus our attention on the Spire with our main fleet. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I will be back in a couple days for another one. Hope you guys are enjoying the series still, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.